let's now tell you about the thousands of asylum seekers to be sent Home Office questionnaires to decide their claims in a bid to help cut the soaring backlog of cases. And it's understood there could be 12,000 people involved in this process, including those from Afghanistan, Libya and Syria, still waiting for a decision, but eligible under a policy being launched today to speed up the process. Typically, the people from these countries have a high rate of being granted asylum, some 95% or above. And let's get now more with our South East of England reporter Ray Addison, who joins us down at Dover, and to underline rather why the Home Office is trying to speed up the process. I think the latest figures we've got for those coming through, 160,000, I think, largest since records began in terms of the backlog of cases, and continued criticism, of course, about how long it's taken to interview people.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. That policy that you mentioned just a moment ago has been announced as the figures for irregular migration into the UK for last year were announced this morning just after 9:30 a.m. The data from the Home Office shows that 45,755 migrants made that dangerous crossing in small boats across the Channel in 2022, 1,109 small boats to be precise, and 87% of those who made that journey are males. Two nationalities made up the vast majority, or 50% almost, of the people that came over. 28% from Albania and 20% from Afghanistan. Now, only 90% of those who made the journey in 2022 have actually claimed asylum so far. One might presume that that would rise closer to 100% as those applications come in. Of course, so many people will have, arrived right up to towards New Year's Day last year. 97% of those who have made a claim for asylum are still awaiting a decision. So this is very much a slow process, and talks to the backlog that you mentioned of 160,000 waiting. We've talked a lot, and we've heard a lot about the number of people who are being referred as potential victims of human trafficking. Well, that number is actually only 5.8% of those who made that crossing in 2022, 2,691 in total. Now, in terms of residents' views here, a real range, as you would expect. A lot of people say they're being forced to come here, make that journey, because there are no legal options, and they say that Rishi Sunak needs to put a policy in place to make sure that people that have a safe option rather than crossing in small boats.